Hello, boys and girls. So today we're going to review 0 and 1. So we're going to start with, you're going to do this paper first. It's doing your zeros, and it's just like last time where we get to trace, but down here you're doing it all on your own. So here's what that's going to look like. So I'm going to stand up today and show you on the big board because I'm going to do more than one number, but it's basically the same thing. You're going to hold your pencil the correct way. Kids go in the back seat. It's going to go in your hand. You should be sitting down, obviously, so your feet are going to be flat on the floor. You're going to be sitting up straight. So we're going to do the number 0. So we are going to go, I'm going to start at the skyline. You're going to go, start at the top, and around you go. That's how you make a 0. So that's exactly what you're going to do on your paper. And when you do your paper, you're going to trace all of the top ones, and then you're going to do the second row where you're going to do your own. And so when you do your own, you're going to do your best. You're going to make sure that it goes top to bottom. You're going to have a space in between your zeros. So if you put a couple of fingers, let's say 2 fingers in between your 0 when you're practicing, you'll have a good space in between. Because we don't want them on top of each other. We want it nice and neat, top to bottom. And remember, we say around you go. That's how you make a 0. So you have 6 at the top when you're tracing. So we would like 6 on the next row when you're doing it all on your own. And then you're going to fill in that 10 frame and you're going to trace the number 0 and you're going to do that whole paper on your own. And when you're all done with that, you're going to do the number 1. So, number 1 I'm going to put underneath here. And you can do both of these today because this is just a review. All right, so number 1 is top to bottom. Same thing, you're still going to hold your pencil right. You're still going to go from the skyline to the grass line. So you're going to go straight down and then you're done. That's how you make a 1. Same thing, you're going to trace all the ones that are there, but then when you go to do your own, you're going to put 2 fingers to make a space. You're going to go top to bottom. If you make a mistake this time, you're going to go back and erase it, and you're going to make sure that you're doing your very best work. So then you're going to have your 10 frame, and on your 10 frame, which I did not point out before, and I know Mrs. Vogel is teaching you this in math class, you're always going to fill it out left to right. So you're going to, when you're ready for 1, you're going to fill it out right here. Then you're going to fill all the way this way, and then fill all the way this way till you get to 10. And then you also have fill in the numbers. And when you fill in the numbers here, you need to make sure that you use what we learned from the day before and you do your very best 0, because I know some teachers are sending their papers back if it's not their very best work down here. So you've done all your numbers so far, so make sure you're doing your very best 0, tracing your very best 1, and you're making your very best 2. And now you've already done the number 2, so that should look pretty good. All right, try your best.